Now more than ever, there needs to be a change. Here in the United States of America, we have long been fueled by industrialization and capitalism. However, these things have often turned a blind eye towards the prosperity and conservation of the environment and natural life that we share our land with. Now, a businessman at heart, mind you, one that has many failed businesses, sits as our head of state and wants it all to burn. Capitalism has always worked to pull a pretty penny from the environment, and to no surprise, our current president is no different. In some of his first actions in office, he eliminated countless environmental safeguards in place and showed his ignorance to the international threat of climate change. Some significant attacks on the environment have been to allow oil drilling and other resource gathering for energy purposes on federal lands like national parks.
And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
Recently, he has also called environmentalists terrorists.
What they've done to the country is just incredible. The environmentalists, they are terrorists. They were terrorists. I call them the environmental terrorists.
The people behind these kinds of ideas argue that the environmental safeguards are hindering the development of humanity and the ever-growing human population's need for more energy. However, according to an article on climate change by the World Health Organization, the human-induced changes to the world's climates has a direct damage cost to health and is estimated to be between 2 to 4 billion per year by 2030 in US dollars. The article also states that storms, wildfires, and other natural disasters are increasing in scale, frequency, and intensity, all because of rising global temperatures. So, basically, if we don't use our environmental safeguards to prevent increased burning of fossil fuels and other additions to air pollution, there will be no safe earth to live in for later generations, leaving us unable to sustain the lives of animals, let alone humans. While we can't stop every wrongdoing happening in the environment, there are ways to contribute to the protection of our lives and the Earth's. Firstly, voicing our opinions on the matter. Even though we may now be considered terrorists by our president for caring about the environment, his words are meant to scare and do not have serious backing. We can also do things like turning off the lights when not in use or taking shorter showers to conserve water as good habits and may not seem directly related to the oil rigs and mines harming the environment, but they actually limit human reliance on energy and the need to collect fossil fuels and resources to fuel humanity. Even smaller things such as recycling or picking up pieces of trash that are floating around can help keep our home healthy to sustain ourselves, the next generation, and the plants and animals we share Earth with.